one mansion, one family, one finger snap America never forgot. In 1964, the Addams family opened the gates to Cemetery Lane and invited television into a house where death was decoration, monsters were relatives, and the strangest people on the block were somehow the happiest family in America. For 2 seasons, viewers laughed at Gomez, Morticia, Fester, Lurch, Wednesday, Pugsley, Grandmama, and Cousin Itt. But after the theme song stopped, the real story became darker than the joke. One child star had already lost his fortune before he became Uncle Fester. One little girl became Wednesday before she understood fame. One giant butler died at 46. One screen goddess dressed as Death then lost her own battle with cancer. This is the Addams family, then and now. John Aston was Gomez Addams. John Aston was born on March 30, 1930, in Baltimore, Maryland. He studied at Johns Hopkins, started in theater, and by 34 became Gomez, the wild-eyed husband who loved trains, swords, explosions, and Morticia with a passion television had almost never seen. Gomez was not the monster. Gomez was the heart. He kissed his wife's arm like the world was ending. He celebrated every strange idea his children had. After the show, Astin kept working. Film, television, stage, directing, teaching. He even returned to the Addams world again. But here's the quiet fact that changes the room. Today in 2026, John Aston is 96. He is the last surviving main cast member. The man who played the father is the last one left to remember the house. Carolyn Jones was Morticia Addams. Carolyn Jones was born on April 28, 1930, in Amarillo, Texas. Before Morticia, she had already earned serious Hollywood respect, including an Academy Award nomination for The Bachelor Party. Then came the black dress. She was 34 when she became Morticia, the pale, elegant queen of the Addams house. She barely raised her voice. She did not need to. Morticia could own a scene by standing still. But the woman who played television's most graceful symbol of death died far too young. Carolyn Jones was diagnosed with colon cancer. In 1983, after the illness returned, she died in West Hollywood. She was 53. Morticia made darkness beautiful. Carolyn proved beauty could still be fragile. Jackie Coogan was Uncle Fester. Jackie Coogan was born on October 26, 1914, in Los Angeles. Long before Fester, he was one of Hollywood's first child stars. Charlie Chaplin made him famous in The Kid. Then, Hollywood taught him the cruelest lesson a child actor can learn. The money he earned was gone. His fight over that lost fortune helped inspire the Coogan Law, created to protect child performers. By the time he became Uncle Fester, Coogan had already lived an entire Hollywood tragedy. He was 49 when he shaved his head, put on that heavy coat, and became the bald uncle who could light a bulb in his mouth. America laughed because Fester was weird. But behind him was a man who had survived fame, betrayal, war, and reinvention. Jackie Coogan died of heart failure on March 1, 1984. He was 69. He entered Hollywood as a child the world wanted to own. He left it as the man who helped protect every child actor who came after him. Ted Cassidy was Lurch. Ted Cassidy was born on July 31, 1932, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. At 6 feet 9 inches, with a voice that sounded like it came from under the floorboards, he became Lurch, the Addams family butler. Most actors need pages of dialogue. Cassidy needed one groan. "You rang?" became enough. He was frightening from a distance and gentle up close. Cassidy also performed Thing in many scenes, turning a hand into a character. One actor gave the show its tallest body and its smallest presence. After Addams, he worked in science fiction, voice work, Star Trek, The Incredible Hulk, and more. Then, in 1979, he underwent surgery to remove a benign tumor from his heart. Complications followed. Ted Cassidy died on January 16, 1979. He was 46. The biggest man in the house was the one who left earliest. Blossom Rock was Grandmama. Blossom Rock was born on August 21, 1895 in Philadelphia. Her real name was Edith Marie Blossom MacDonald. She had worked in vaudeville, film, and television long before she stirred anything in Grandmama's pot. She was 69 when the Addams family began. Grandmama was chaos in a shawl, a witchy elder who made the family feel ancient, not just odd. After the show, illness took away the thing an actor needs most. In 1967, Blossom Rock suffered a stroke that affected her speech. She could not return for the 1977 reunion film. She died on January 14, 1978, in Los Angeles. She was 82. Grandmama played with spells. Real life used silence. Ken Weatherwax was Pugsley Addams. Ken Weatherwax was born on September 29, 1955, in Los Angeles into a show business family. He was only a child when he became Pugsley, the round-faced son who looked sweet even when helping Wednesday test something dangerous. Pugsley should have been innocent. That was the joke. But for Ken, the hard part came after the cameras stopped. He struggled with recognition, school, and typecasting. Childhood fame gave him a name before he had a chance to build a life around it. Ken Weatherwax died of a heart attack on December 7, 2014. He was 59. The boy who played with danger on television died too young in real life. Lisa Loring was Wednesday Addams. Lisa Loring was born on February 16, 1958, on Kwajalein Atoll in the Marshall Islands. She was 6 when she became Wednesday, the little girl with the deadpan stare and the dark braids. Wednesday did not chase laughs. She waited for them to come to her. That was why the character lasted. Decades later, every new Wednesday still carries a little of Lisa Loring's silence. After Addams, she kept acting for a time, including As the World Turns. But like many child stars, the role became larger than the person. The world remembered Wednesday more clearly than it remembered Lisa. In January 2023, Lisa Loring suffered a stroke caused by high blood pressure. She died on January 28. She was 64. The first Wednesday lived long enough to see the character become immortal. Then, she was gone. Felix Silla was Cousin Itt. Felix Silla was born on January 11, 1937, in Italy. Inside the hair, under the glasses, behind the gibberish voice, he became Cousin Itt, one of the strangest figures in a show built on strange figures. Cousin Itt should not have worked. A walking curtain of hair-speaking nonsense should have been a one-joke mistake. Instead, he became unforgettable. Silla built a long career in creature work, but to millions, he remained the tiny cousin nobody could understand and everyone accepted. Felix Silla died from pancreatic cancer on April 16, 2021. He was 84. The character had no visible face. The actor still left a shadow. That is, the Addams Family after more than 60 years. The show lasted only 64 episodes. 2 seasons. Black and white. A mansion, a theme song, and a family that made being different look like freedom. But the cast did not get a fairy tale ending. Ted Cassidy died at 46, Carolyn Jones at 53, Ken Weatherwax at 59, Lisa Loring at 64. Coogan, Rock, and Silla are gone too. Only John Astin remains from the main family. America remembers the snaps, the jokes, the strange house on Cemetery Lane. But underneath it was something heavier. The Addams Family was about people the world thought were strange. The tragedy is that the actors were loved for being strange, then many of them spent the rest of their lives trying to be seen as human. Drop a comment. Which story hit you hardest? And here's the real question. Did the Addams Family make darkness funny? Or did it teach America that the people we call strange are sometimes the ones who love each other best?